you mind me asking you a question real quick? Is that possible?
Go back to your fucking country.
What to do, party people? Guess where we at? Bingo. You know how the ting go. What up, Miami? What up, YouTube? Hey, it's your boy Lex, back at it again with another monumental banger straight outta. That's right, dude. Welcome to Miami. Today, I'm gonna drop the truth bomb about dating and how to go about talking to a girl that caught your attention. Mind you guys, everything I'll be sharing in this video stems from personal experience and isn't certified dating advice. I ain't no professional pickup artist or self-proclaimed dating guru, but for the sake of genuinely demonstrating what approaches can work and which ones are doomed to fail, I'm hitting the streets of Miami as a foreigner that's not even from America, given my history of having been on television dating shows in the past, such as Next Please the Bachelorette, or having been hired by another TV program as an undercover date to test the biggest do's and don'ts while on the first date. And ever since I went down the rabbit hole, particularly so after being on the Bachelorette, I've been getting a lot of questions, not only regarding the experience itself, but also more in-depth questions like what types of methods would actually be useful in real life as far as chatting with females in order to have a successful outcome. And my go-to answer is that, again, I'm neither a certified dating expert nor a professional pickup artist by any means, but for the sake of putting out some valuable information and give y'all the sauce in the least pretentious way possible, like some of this questionable dating advice out there these days, leaving some men and perhaps even women more confused than before. I'm putting my money where my mouth is right now and actually field test the golden, most authentic and genuine approach known to mankind, which is being yourself. No bullshit pickup lines that already scream perf from a distance. This is as raw, unplanned, and spontaneous as it gets. Miami, aka Florida, the sunshine, black.
Come on, man.
As you can see, your mens is already be getting nervous. And for the record, this only gonna be for demonstration purposes. I'm not a desperate playboy single dude or a self-proclaimed badman that goes out rizzing up chicks for pure fun. It's all purely educational and for entertainment purposes. So again, always get your groove on, but hold your horses, fellas. Being low-key, subtle, and quick about your intentions without no BS goes a long way when you shoot your shot. Always remember, you ain't got nothing to lose if she says no. And for the ladies, if he says no, it's like whatever. Don't try to force it or get weird if she isn't interested. And always trust the universe, as corny as it may sound, but it will guide you to the right person eventually. But that's for all areas of life, right? Don't start behaving like you normally wouldn't or try to give off some type of daddy cool vibe. That's not gonna fly in the long run, brother. She'll probably give out a fake number, or who knows, maybe even her actual IG in order to quickly try and get out of what felt like an unpleasant situation to her. I'm not saying all girls are like this. I'm positive there's a lot of females out there with personalities like that of a brick. The Bachelorette itself in the TV show I was a contestant, funny enough, was like this. Bless her though. You have to give people props for even being on a show and doing that shit. But yeah, usually as a guy, you don't want that type of female specimen, right? Because if she got a thing for that player type, you, my man, gonna be replaced ASAP the moment the next player comes along who got an even better pickup line than you. Clearly a recipe for disaster. So you wanna be authentic and naturally cool. I can't stress naturally enough. And like, not act cool, but be it. Just breathe confidently and do it. Like, there's no magic trick involved, G. Just be you, period. And so you want to establish that first contact in the most natural way possible and get that contact info ASAP without wasting time. Bada bing, bada boom. Mind you, I can't stress it enough. This is for demonstration purposes only. The never-ending question. The never-ending question. How are you going to approach somebody?
1 minute later.
Can I ask you a question? I dig your vibe. Can I get your Instagram? Is that cool? Do you have Instagram?
Yeah.
You do? What's your Instagram though?
I'll take that.
Hold up. Where y'all from?
We're from Philly.
From Philly. Wow. That's pretty far away, huh? Enjoying your vacation so far?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, having a good time? Awesome. Alright, you ladies. Hope you continue your awesome stay here down here in Miami. Enjoying the vibe so far?
Yeah.
Yeah? There's a lot of stuff going on. Alright, take it easy, eh? So remember, fellas, just make it a natural approach. And don't try to be too aggressive, just be chill. Nice and easy. Lemon squeezy. It'll work out. Just Instagram is always a good way to connect. And just for clarity's sake, this was just for demonstration purposes. I just went up to these girls spontaneously, but me personally, I wasn't actually interested in her Instagram. I just wanted to demonstrate that it can be a piece of cake if you do it naturally, and you can apply the same approach. Being in Miami, being down here in South Beach, Miami does help, I'm not gonna lie. Hey ladies, do you mind me asking you a question real quick? Is that possible? I'm not trying to bother you or something, but I saw you from back then and I really was digging your vibes, and I was wondering if I could get your Instagram.
My handle?
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I'm from Europe originally, yeah. And now I'm in New York. New York guy.
You like it?
Oh yeah, for real, I do. Yeah, 100%. The vibes are very different out here, obviously, you know. In New York you got the cold, you got the 4 seasons, and here it's every day is a vacation, pretty much. Oh, awesome, right on. Here we go. So what are you ladies up to? You just on vacation as well, or?
We went on a week-long cruise, and then today was our last day, so we decided to come to the beach before we caught our flight.
Gotcha. Are you ladies American or are you somewhere else? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Alright.
We live in North Carolina. We're from North Carolina.
Say what?
We live in North Carolina. This is our first time here.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Alright, gotcha. Just like me, yeah. Yeah, it's so different, and the US is so huge too. There's so many places, and I feel like people come from all over. It's crazy, you know. Not only from within the US, but mostly Latin America, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellos hablan español aquí.
Yeah.
Yeah, we speak that Castilian Spanish from Spain, because Spain is pretty close to Germany.
Yeah. Were you like recording? Like what were you?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to create vlogs. I'm gonna admit that it is a tough thing to do actually, because usually I'm more used to streaming and reviewing music, because I'm very much into music and all. And vlogging is a completely different ballgame. It's tough to get used to. But take a look at the image once it's done. This is the Miami Vice lifestyle,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Alright, you ladies, I'm not gonna hold you
well,
up.
you take care. Have a
You
good
too, eh?
yourself down here.
You too. Take it easy. And again, this is just for demonstration purposes. I'm not trying to rizz up girls down here in Miami. It's really just so, you know, you guys can see that it's just a matter of approaching people, being open-minded, and to just go ahead and talk to girls. Again, the same thing can be applied to men in case you're a female, although it is rather common, even in modern times, I feel that it's still a male task to make the first step. So obviously, oh, here we go. The little brother showed up. Hey, I was already... Now a lot of people keep wondering, what's the dating scene like in Miami? Can you just approach somebody in the streets? Are you gonna get a weird look if you're trying to approach? And how is it perceived? Is it frowned upon? Or can you just go ahead and do it? Well, ultimately, it always comes down to how you carry yourself. If you do it in a really casual way, in an organic way, if you will, and basically just, you know, stay true to your authentic self, you know, not trying to act like somebody else, then the floor is yours, my man. The same, of course, also goes to my loyal female viewers out there. I appreciate you, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you feel like talking to a guy, just go ahead. Miami is the place for it. Everybody's just in for a good time, and what's there to lose, right? And forget about some kind of cheap pickup line. Perhaps it's gonna work for the ladies out there, because like from a male perspective, obviously guys are a little more approachable But speaking from like a male perspective, if I was in the place, decided I want to hit the streets of Miami, it doesn't even really matter the location itself, where you're at in Miami. From what I noticed so far, folks in general are pretty chill out here. And like I said, I've never been a fan of corny ass pickup lines. What I will say though is context matters. If you're already with a group of people, everybody be having a laugh, that of course kind of changes the overall dynamics. Meaning you could totally go ahead and say something humorous, something funny. Damn girl, I like your face. Are you an angel? Do you mind if I try touching your wings? Forget about it. Forget about all of them corny ass pickup lines. They truly never work. They truly don't. Look, right? I ain't no professional dating coach, but that one I know for sure. So keep it natural. Keep being you. Authenticity is what matters. Obviously, nobody wants to buy a pick and a poke. You gotta be you. 100%. Got the coffee, got the water, because remember, gotta stay hydrated. Got ourselves a bacon sausage wrap. So let's grab a bite and see how it's gonna taste. Alright, Terry. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it 3 stars. It's not that great, to be honest. Good. As far as filling in your stomach and grab something on the fly, it gets the job done. What's the one I overheard the other day? I don't even remember where that was, but it was something along the lines of, "What up, Buttercup? I was gonna invite you on my yacht, but you're obviously a mermaid, so wanna go for a swim?" It is kind of hysterical if you think about it, and also applicable since down here in Miami, you do have the ocean right in front of your doorstep. So the shoe definitely fits in that regard. But yeah, again, I'm a fan of natural all day, baby, you feel me? So keep it natural, fellas, keep it natural. This goes out to the ladies too, and that way you have a way better chance that that person gonna take you seriously. It still don't mean that person gonna go out with you. Again, I ain't no certified dating coach. But yeah, I'm only talking everything that's related to real life experiences, and from what I've seen also with regards to other people and how successful they've been finding their better half, you know what I'm saying? And since we in Miami, you definitely can't go wrong with showing off some Spanish. If you have a little bit of Spanish vocabulary up your sleeve, this right here is the spot. Also, don't be fooled by Hollywood. Remember, as amazing and dope Scarface the movie was back in the day, and still is, it's still pretty popular. In fact, I just watched it the other day. Don't be fooled and think you could just go ahead and do some of them creepy ass tricks Tony Montana and his Cuban Connect used in the movie.
I gotta watch my friend here. He's gonna stick his tongue out to that girl. Oh, look at that.
Don't be a jerk, my man. I'm telling you, don't be a jerk. Welcome to my new living room. Check out the lights I hung up. Boom, easy. As I said before, it comes down to setting up a good vibe and having natural charisma while making sure that you're your authentic self. A tad of respect and shyness is a good thing too, rather than being perceived like the overly confident Mr. Charming, because that can come across like a facade that you practiced in the mirror, and girls can look through it. It might make him second guess your intentions, especially if you're already a buff dude that minds his physical appearance. You oftentimes already labeled as a risk. So if you're trying to be an actor and do start some weird monologue that you learned by heart in your basement on top, or try to be Mr. Funny Guy during the first encounter by cracking up a dumb joke, you set yourself up for failure, my man. You don't want to create too high of an expectation from the initial time you met her that you won't be able to keep up the second time you run into her or contact her, unless you're a sociopath that already rehearsed the whole second, third, and fourth encounter in his creepy basement. So long story short, keep your shirt on, don't overdo it, And for all intents and purposes, is everything you need to be. Oh yeah, that rhymed. Especially in the romance department. It helps to be mindful, embrace yourself, and don't try to get across a false misrepresentation of you. No need for having a whole performance up your sleeve, and no need to be overly witty either. Don't like try to make her laugh like crazy. I'm not saying humor won't help, but don't try to be a comedian, right? What you see in a lot of videos on social media is fake. A lot of it is simply staged. This ain't real life. You a normal dude. Most females want a normal guy. Sure, a well-groomed appearance always helps, but don't go overboard, man. Just get her Instagram, phone number, whatever, and by no means start a whole circus act and waste too much time giving her a whole PowerPoint presentation about whatever. Keep it short and sweet. Don't do too much right away, because getting to actually know her, that's for a later time. That's second base right there, which happens when you actually start texting each other after some time has passed. Having confidence that you're awesome is half the battle. You are the catch, my G, so be the real you, whatever you do. Hey, that rhymed also. See, I'm awesome too. We're all awesome, so let's go out there and get it.
Essa rádio blocada na chota.